Hey, it's your girl SammyCzewski, and this is about the treatment of female content creators, because as one of you didn't know, I am a female, and I create content. I feel like this video is pretty self-explanatory, but I just wanted to talk about the shit treatment some females on the internet can get. I've experienced a lot of stuff on Twitch and YouTube just for being a woman, and especially for being a woman that plays video games. It's stupid, but unfortunately, it happens. I'm mostly just going to be talking about my experience since the best person I can speak for on this topic is myself, so just a disclaimer for that, this is mostly just my point of view, what I've experienced and what I have noticed. I'm going to be going over what it's like as a female content creator and the treatment we get, whether it's with sexualization, harassment, or just being brushed over. And as of current events, it is public knowledge that I have started an OnlyFans, and that is probably going to bring up the comments about, oh, well, you're asking to be sexualized, and you're asking for the shit treatment that you're getting, and the answer is no. I have always done safe for work content with my career. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all of that social media stuff has always been safe for work. But this year in April, I had decided to branch out and open an OnlyFans. And that is when I created a not safe for work Twitter account and Reddit account. Well, technically the Reddit account was already open, but I never used it. And now I'm using it. I decided to make this decision to kind of have this power over my body and confidence in it, and I really like that. It's not for male validation or any validation really, it's for the power over my own body and over my own confidence. I could give less of a shit of what others think about my body because a stranger's thoughts means nothing to me. I don't do nudes or sex content because that is outside of my comfort zone, and I always make my boundaries clear as I will not allow myself to be walked over, as well as be put into this position where I do something that I do not want to do. Now the thing is, I'm of course going to be expecting sexualization towards me because of it. I'm going to expect some sexual or suggestive comments on my NSFW Twitter or Reddit or OnlyFans, and of course I'm going to be expecting that in my DMs as well because that's my job. Of course people will be saying some things and requesting some stuff from me because I also as well do custom content. But that doesn't mean I expect any of that on my SFW accounts. I will be getting DMs on my Twitter or Instagram that are specifically set for safer work stuff or just like personal content, and I will be getting these DMs to those accounts talking about their fetishes or things they like about me and sexualizing my body, and you know what? I didn't ask for that. Last I checked, I didn't give you consent to do this to me. I am not your sex object, asshole. Don't comment or get a hold of me on my SFW content trying to bring NSFW conversations into this. I am not here for it, and I do not want it. Excuse me, princess. Even on my NSFW stuff, don't come into my DMs expecting free stuff or just automatically start sending me dick pics or telling me how badly you wanna fuck me, etc., etc. I don't want to hear it, and I don't want to see it. Plus, I charge for that stuff, so put on your glasses and read, dipshit. Now, on a sexual prospect of this topic, I do not feel sexual attraction towards anyone I am not romantically attracted to. Or even sometimes, if I'm romantically attracted to you, I might not be sexually attracted to you. Honestly, sometimes I just never feel sexual attraction. Recently, I actually came out about it and said that I identify as hetero, gray sexual, and gray romantic, which means I sometimes or rarely feel romantic attraction and rarely to never feel sexual attraction. Happy Pride Month. That was like YouTube announcement thing. Thank you. That's why my makeup. Anyway, back to the point. Do you know how massively annoying it is to have dudes repeatedly try and make me horny, even though I have specifically provided them this information? Yeah, maybe it's weird for me to do NSFW work when I feel this way sexually, but I'm not doing this for sexual validation or sex. I'm doing this because it makes me feel confident in myself and because I think it's fun. just because I'm open with my body doesn't mean you have permission to do whatever the fuck you want with me and my body. Even before I decided to start doing this NSFW work, I still had these guys coming into my DMs or into my Discord server talking about my thighs or asking about my relationship status as if that's what I want to hear. It made me feel like I didn't have any control over my body or how people perceived me, and it kind of made me feel terrible. Opening up with my body made me feel like I have some power over it, but that still doesn't stop that some guys are just assholes. Now, over the fact of sexualization, as that was just my main point, I'm going to be going on to talking about the harassment that some female creators get. Now, again with my experience, this does come with me being a female creating content, talking about video games as well as streaming video games. I've gotten a lot of backlash about talking about video games because I don't know what I'm talking about, and how I don't even know how to turn on a computer. Well, for someone who's majoring in video game art, who is also graduating this year, and for someone who works around computers all the time, I feel like I know at least a little bit about what I'm talking about. Although I feel like I'm absolute ass at video games, and no matter how long I play it for, no matter how much I get into it, I will always be terrible at it, but I'm not looking to be amazingly good. I'm looking to have a good time, and you know what? I damn well have one. I don't understand why women get so much shit whenever they play a video game, or stream a video game, or talk about a video game, or just enjoy them. There's no reason to be upset. Video games don't have a gender. It's really not that deep. You don't have to gatekeep video games just because you're insecure that a woman might be better than you. I don't remember video games ever being given a gender, and I don't think they ever were, but men really like stealing things from women, non-cis men, or non-binary people, huh? I'm not saying an all men type thing. I've met some very kind guys who are nothing but great and fun, but there are just too many to not be wary. I have a friend that I moderate for on Twitch. Her @ is Nintelda. She's great and awesome. You should follow her on Twitch. She streams when she does, but you should. Anyway, there's a point to this. She had went live and I wasn't there. But she then came into a group chat where me and our other friend were in. We were both mods, and she was just asking, hey, can someone watch my stream? Can someone mod my chat? There's a guy in here, and he's kind of weird, and I don't know him, and I'm wearing a revealing shirt. So I immediately joined her stream to watch the guy because I knew she was uncomfortable, and I know how uncomfortable that can be. Of course, the fear of weird men coming into your chat is completely reasonable, as it happens too much. The amount of weird guys that come into my chat talking about how I should show my boobs or asking if I maturate, I would say what he meant to type because he had a very massive typo, but I'm not going to say the word because I do not want YouTube to me, you know? But anyway, there's too many of those guys coming to my chat when there should be 0. Lastly, but not literally lastly, because there is so much shit going on in this community, but the idea and the act of women just being brushed over. I feel like women go through so much but can never bring enough attention to it. Example, I feel like so many women have experiences with being stalked or harassed and threatened, and no one does anything about it. Sure, I've seen some stories get some coverage, but I feel like it's never enough to actually have something be done. A creator I can think of at the top of my head is Sweet Anita. She has been through some stalking and so much harassment, yet I feel like there's never enough coverage on it. Yeah, it gets spread around for a bit, but never enough, in my opinion. And honestly, that's terrifying because I feel like this kind of stuff needs a lot more coverage, but it's just so easily brushed over. Now, I'm only one female content creator, so I can't speak for everyone. But I do have a friend that is also a female content creator. I talked to my good friend Mikywee, also known as Mikywee on Twitch, to talk about her experiences being a Twitch streamer that just chats or games and the treatment she gets for it. So let's listen to her experience.
Hi, my name is Mikywee. I also go by Mikywee on Twitch and other things. I stream occasionally. I mostly do just chatting, but I'm also a variety streamer, and I have streamed games before. As for things dealing with being a female streamer, some negatives have to be like, you do get the, like, I don't want to trivialize this, but you do get the occasional like sexist comment, like, you know, some of those ones that you'll hear, because like there's this whole community around like there's this whole like branch where it's normalized to be a toxic gamer, and you can see this with like first person shooters like Call of Duty. And a lot of the comments in COD that I see, I don't ever stream COD or anything, but what I've seen is like, you don't belong here, you're a woman, oh, it's a woman, she doesn't matter, she's invalid. You see the same thing kind of in Twitch comments. Like, I've gotten people banned for saying like, go make me a sandwich and stuff like that. Like the very, and again, I'm not trying to trivialize it, but the very normal, unfortunately normal, like sexist comment that people will make as a joke. I love streaming. I fortunately have an amazing boyfriend who's a YouTuber, and a lot of his friends and his community have supported me, and a lot of the support is really like good, and they love me, and they like support me streaming, and they want me to continue streaming, and they're always, and all the nice people are always in chats. I don't see a lot of like negativity or sexism as a woman. I see it in general, because a lot of the bigger streamers are men, but it's never like explicitly like directed towards me. Like I said, I do get the occasional like random chatter coming into stream and like saying something sexist or making like a really offensive joke, but it's not like common. Like, I can go a whole stream without any negativity in that sense. And then with gaming, I never have directly faced sexism in game lobbies, but that's also because I don't normally talk. Like, if I played a COD lobby or something, I'm not like one to speak out, and if they don't know you're a girl, they won't say anything. But that being said, it's the whole thing of they don't know I'm a girl. So if they know you are female, I have seen so many times of women being targeted for being a woman, made like comments against them. Like, you can see stream clips of this all the time of girls getting harassed for being a woman and then showing that they're actually good at the game. And a lot of the community will say it's just part, like, that's not sexism, it's not targeted towards them. In actuality, you can see it is. But a lot of them will say it's not, because that's just part of toxic gaming. And I think the whole like idea around the idea of that toxic gaming is okay because it's just part of game culture is what creates this negative thing, because then there's people who can perpetuate this idea like of sexism or racism or anything like that, and it's disgusting. And then people, like other people, will just sit on the sidelines and let it happen because it's so normalized in the gaming community. But with streaming, I really don't see it with me personally as much as I do see it like with a lot of the, like I said, the first person shooters, like in Valorant or Call of Duty lobbies and lobbies like that, you like a lot of first person shooter lobbies, that's where you see the most toxic gaming culture and sexism and racism. And I feel like something really needs to be done about that, because it's so, like I said, it's so normalized, and that people need to start standing up that shouldn't be normal, even if it's not against a certain person, like if it's not against women or certain anything, that it needs to be dealt with. Like, maybe they are just perpetuating this at a random like person, but no matter who it's being directed towards, bad, and it needs to be dealt with. But yeah, that's all I have. Otherwise than that, I love streaming. I love being a female streamer. I love supporting and participating in Twitch culture. I love watching other women succeed. Some amazing Twitch streamers that you might want to check out are Kaylin Corey, Ophelia Bear, Ninny Geff, and there's so many like women and people of color and a whole range of like people on Twitch that I think really needs to be delved in and given more support. Thank you.
Everybody's experience is different. Everything has its positives and negatives, and even I have a lot of positives. I mean, I have a great community that I love and appreciate dearly as they help me do what I do and be able to create what I love to create. But there's also these very prominent negatives that so many female content creators get. It happens too often to just let it slide. And so I wanted to create this video to try and bring some attention to it. Only problem is I'm not that big of a creator, so I don't get like thousands of views consistently, but I still wanted to give it a try. Thank you for Mikywee for sharing her experience with me and for you to see. You should go check her out on Twitch and give her a follow. It is twitch.tv/Mikywee, which is MIKYWEE. She really does deserve all the recognition she can get. Also, thank you so much for watching this video and hopefully spreading the word about the shit treatment that female content creators get. If you are a female content creator watching this and you have gone through some weird sexualization, harassment, or your stories being brushed over, don't be afraid to leave a comment down in the comment section talking about your experiences. I would like to have people talk about that more so then it can be shown and seen that it's more than just me and my friends in this community. And I really do think this is an issue that needs to be talked about more and spread out more, so go ahead and share your story because, you know, boys support boys. Also, thank you to my $5 and up patrons up on screen, and saying out my $10 and up patrons out loud. Thank you to Conifer ConnieTreeCow, Anneliese Hope, and my lovely, beautiful mother. Thank you so much for all the support that you give me. It really means a lot. It helps me be able to do what I'm doing today, survive, and create things, and be happy. Thank you again for watching, and if you liked this video, please leave it a thumbs up, and if you didn't like this video, please leave it a thumbs up. Comment down below suggestions of other videos I should do, whether it's, you know, more commentary, video essays about video games, some skits, makeup, whatever. I do a lot of variety, so, you know, I'm open to a lot. And subscribe if you aren't subscribed already. I make, like I said, a variety of content, but I usually focus on video essays talking about video games, some commentary, some skits, some covers, mostly covers and commentary, I've realized. But yeah, I do a lot of that fun stuff, so go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Thank you. I hated that, don't worry. But like always, adios muchachos.